Good. That was good. All right. Shalom. We're going to bring some great millstone from the church in Birmingham, Alabama. Before we get started, we're going to give all praise and glory unto
Yahawah, by Sham, Rawchaa, by Qadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that tells us truth. Much respect to the Akim out there laboring in his work. And peace and salutation to the hopeful elect, to the scattered abroad across the four corners of the earth. Should we say something wrong?
Shalom.
So yeah, we're back once again through the spirit and power of Yahawah by Sham to decree the end of this thing, man. The end of America. That's what it's all about. You see? Seeing that we have pretty much been brought up in a wicked society, ruled by these Edomites, so-called white man starting the top banking leaks. But the Lord has brought us back into remembrance of who we are. Which are the Hebrew Israelites, the sons of Yahawah. See? All right? Yahawah by Sham. So with obtaining that knowledge and knowing who we are, the Lord told us to set our face against Mount Seir.
Right.
It's like, you know,
Psalm
17.
Okay, that's a lot. All right, this is Ezekiel 35. I'm going to start at verse 1. Point is there 2. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me saying.
Yeah, the word of the Lord came unto me saying. We fall into that lot. Got it?
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Right, set thy face against Mount Seir. This is the capital of Esau. Esau's dwelling, which would be America today. You see? Because at one point our face was with Mount Seir. We was going according to the custom of this world, you know, to the fashion or whatever, subscribing to the different ideologies and philosophies. But when we came to this truth, we found out this place is against us. So we're setting our face against it. Yeah.
It says, set thy face against Mount Seir. Set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against.
That's the reason why we out here, to prophesy against America.
Right.
Because according to the word, this place is going to be violently uprooted by thermonuclear fire. See? Right? You see talks of World War III in the news. Our Lord spoke about it in Matthew 24 chapter, right? Wars and rumors of wars. These things are coming to effect. So this is nothing more than a build-up according to the scriptures on the ultimate overthrow of America.
Yeah, if I can add to the brother's point, because if you look up the word Seir and type in the word Petra, they're synonymous with one another. And if you look at the architecture from Mount Seir, or it's called Mount Petra today, you'll see that it goes, it's the same architecture as Rome, same architecture as Greece, the same architecture that you find here in America. All right? But it says to prophesy against it, as the brother's going back into it. I'm going to pass it back. Prophesy goes into pro means before, and side means to say. So we say before. All right? But people would call those the people that prophesy what? Seers. Right. They can see the vision that the Lord has through the words of the Lord. We can see all things, but we have to we give you the vision by what? Saying it. And the Lord bring it forth. All right? So the brothers in the spirit, man, I go back. It says, and say unto it, thus saith Yahawah power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
Right, so as the Lord is speaking to us, the Lord is saying what he is against America.
Yeah. God bless America.
That's it, yeah, God bless America, right. The land that's doing the same shit as Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
You know, all this homosexuality going on. No, man.
But bless.
Yeah, he's going to bless his place, but it's going to be with fire.
That's
That's how this place is going to be
right.
clean.
Right.
We're going to be blessed when the Lord sends them clean with fire, man. Yeah, that.
It says, it's more. It says, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Yeah, that's Yahawashi. Yeah.
And I will make thee most desolate.
Right, so before that destruction came, what? The wicked had to be revealed. For the 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed by the mouth of the prophets.
Yep.
And then that destruction would take place, man. So we had to come out here first and let you niggas know, let you people know, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites, and also the other nations. So when Isaiah 34 chapter, hey, this decree is going to come forth, man.
All
Right?
I'll read back for you. It says, and say unto it, thus saith Yahawah power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. So the Lord is telling the people that he's against America, man. All right, Syria is synonymous with, as we said, Mount Petra. All right, that's America. Same thing. It says, I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will waste thy cities.
If I may add, because again, the prophet's going to tell you the things before it happens. I got some bad down look real quick. It's Hosea 6:5. Therefore have I healed them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth.
You cut it in half, man.
The Lord has slain you by the words of his mouth, man, to the mouth of the prophets. See? That's why
Sticks and stones.
Sticks and stones do break your bones. They break it. Because that's one thing. My grandma, we ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say her name. My grandma, 95 years old. She told me I was little. She said, some people say sticks and stones break your bones. Larry never heard me. She looked me dead in my eyes. She said, that's a damn lie. You know what I'm saying? Because words hurt the most.
Yeah, because what? What's the saying? Truth hurts.
It's it. It's it.
Damn. Hebrews 4 and 12.
Hey, God, hey, quick and powerful.
Yeah, because like you said, like scripture speak about how the word of the Most High, man, it even cuts to the bone, man. You know, niggas really get hurt when they hear the word of the Most High, especially Esau Edom, so-called white man. That's weird.
And not only Esau Edom, but these fucking niggas that deny this word too. Says what? Charleston White, Anton Daniels. You need to come out and openly confess their disdain against the word of the Most High. We see that the word is cut them, man. You see, bro. You see? It's an open manifest of their rebellion, man, because they understand the Lord comes with order. But they want to continue that father ways of devil, which is rebellion, man, doing as they will. Yeah, you got it.
A little bit, I'm gonna read this again. Hosea 6:5. Therefore have I healed them by the prophets.
Yeah, he's chopped you down by the mouth of the prophets. Right. See? Got it?
I have slain them by the words of my mouth. And thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth.
Right, so the Lord's words, as you read in Jeremiah the 3rd chapter, I put thy words in thy mouth. You know what I'm saying? You set you against nations and kingdoms, or whatever. Anybody got that?
I'll get it for you.
Yeah, let's get that real quick. Because the word of the Lord is literally bringing this place down by the way of us speaking these things into existence. That's why the Lord raised up prophets. Unless we were raised up, you wouldn't see America falling. It would continue as a word, man. But here it is with Jeremiah 28:8. Prophets that have been before me and before the old prophesied both against many nations, kingdoms, of war, evil, and pestilence. Right. See? But they had to be spoken first before these things manifest. And what do we see? All the things that the prophets wrote about in the scripture come to light, man. It's been made manifest right before your eyes. So you should be considered.
All right, this is Jeremiah 1:9. Come. Then saith Yahawah by Yahawashi. Salah. Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth.
He touched my mouth. See? That's the divine counsel. See, bro. See, that hand is Yahawashi. You got it?
And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth.
Yeah, the Lord put his words in our mouth, which is what? His decree, his will, his intent, his purposes. We know it. His purpose is to what? To destroy America and to save the remnant, the elect, the ones that do turn back to Yahawah by Sham.
As his words return not unto him void.
See it, bro.
I think the brother said that was it. Oh, okay, come. Verse 10, yeah. It says, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms.
Yeah, so we've been set over the nations and over the kingdom according to what we're speaking. The scripture say where the word of a king is, where there is power, and who may say unto them, what doest thou? So we've been given divine counsel, spiritual power to declare the end of this current society. As you see things being shaken up, you got it?
It says, see, I have set this day, set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant.
Right, so what's been thrown down? What's been rooted up? Wickedness, man. Scripture speaks about the truth, which has been so long without fruit being declared. So ultimately, lies being rooted up and truth is being planted. That's why the elect are waking up to who they are. That's why the Edomites are being exposed. That's why truth is beginning to flourish in the earth. Because the Lord is beginning to make a transition of kingdoms, man. But it first started with this world going out, this over the jurisdiction of kingdoms or whatever. You see?
Hey, Salaki, that's every point, because everything starts with a word. Everything starts with a thought. That's why even the scriptures say, let my will be done as in heaven or as it is on earth, because it's already decreed on the heavens. Then it's manifest on earth. It's spoken first, man, like a script for a movie. Before the movie even started, the script have to be written, man. You know?
We can get that read for Isaiah 42 and 8. Because in the beginning it's a word, you know?
That's it, bro.
It's a word, see?
Guess not. Con. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahawashi will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophet.
Yeah, proving that point that we were just talking about. The Lord, he's not going to do anything except he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Matter of fact, start with verse 6 up.
Con. This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Yeah, and we will be that trumpet that's going off, that warning sound.
That's it, bro.
All right, that ambulance sound of, hey, what the hell is going on? Who got hurt? Who finna get hurt? Whatever. You know?
Con. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahawashi hath not done it?
Right, which with Christians, they stumble at that. They stumble at the fact that the Most High causes evil. He causes death and destruction. But it's all for a righteous purpose, you see? But yeah, the Lord causes evil in the city. Got it?
Con. Surely the Lord Yahawashi will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophet.
Right, so before the Lord gets a tan and fucking shit up, man's death, he's going to reveal his prophets first. And that's when we come to play. That's it. On the apostles and elders of great millstone. A decree will go out through the word of the mouth, through the mouth of the prophets. And then things will take place. That's the ordinance of things, man.
Yeah, even in Esau movies, he shows you. In every protagonist, antagonist movie, there's always an end to somebody that has the inside scoop. You know? They always they understand what's to come. And they try to go warn the people. People may hearken or may not hearken, you know? But it's always somebody that has the inside scoop.
Yeah, and that's pretty much a crazy nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's a nigga that's off. Who fuck that nigga on, man? Talking about the, he's bugged out. Got a Bible in the hand, cursing like the white man, talking about America gonna be destroyed, we're gonna be delivered by so-called UFOs. That's a strange doctrine right there. You know, that's outlandish. That's outlandish, man. And we fall into that lat.
That's all what the scripture say, my bad. It say, the Lord have made foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers got this. But say, Lord made the word foolish. Y'all brothers got us a lot.
Yeah, real quick to back you brothers up. This Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 4. And it says, what the word of a king is, there's power. And who may say unto him, what doest thou? And just if I may, to back brothers up, the Lord has his prophets out here speaking the words of him, man. And here it is, as we speak these words, the prophecies are popping off like popcorn, man. So this shows you this is Yahawashi, man. And the scriptures speak about Isaiah 32:1. A king shall reign in righteousness, all right, and judgment shall rule, and princes shall rule in judgment. Okay, this is all of Yahawashi, man. All right, and everything that we're saying is coming to pass. So we're showing you who's that king to come, man.
Beautiful. That's that light that's shining more and more to the present day.
Let this brother finish and we'll finish off.
What the brother quoted, what the officer quoted. It's 1 Corinthians 1 and 18. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perishes foolishness.
Right, so when we preach about Yahawashi to these 2/3, it's foolish, man. Being lived by so-called UFOs, being chained to immortals. Being lived from America being destroyed, it's foolish. Yeah.
But unto us which are saved, it is the power of the Most High.
It is the power of the Most High through this word.
What's that?
Now, break it out one more time.
This is 1 Corinthians 1 and 18. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness.
Yeah, to them that perish foolish. That's the 2/3. Scripture speaks about the word preached, not profiting them that heard it. You see?
Nobody escapes these scriptures. But, everything is already been set forth. Like, he gonna come against the word. The Lord gonna show you something.
Yep. Why the Lord said, those that were Jews, those that were preordained unto this destruction, preordained, it was already set from the beginning.
That's right, man.
For them to deny the truth and fall into that condemnation of unbelief.
Hey, like Judas, he was a monk. And now he was without, you know? You see? Hey, but he was prophesying. It was all, but he thinking he offset the son. I'm gonna do it this way. I know that Lord know my heart. No, he know your heart. You wicked. All right, but this is going back to the brother's point to add on. This is what he called for. Isaiah 42 and 9. This is what we start at 8. It was 9, 8. I'm gonna start at verse 8. This is Isaiah 42 and 8. I am Yahawah. That is my name.
There you know.
Yeah. That's Jake. That's Jake for you, baby.
Speck of my name, nigga.
Yeah. And my glory will I not give to another.
That's right. Right there. Lord let you know his name matter, man. You got it?
Neither my praise to graven images,
There you go.
says the boy Shir. You see? In any of this so-called technology that you see before, like the black woman, these are graven images. The wood, the cobblestone, the cross. Because these, and me saying these women are graven images, really, because they got BBLs, man. These are graven images, man. But yet, this is that queen, yeah, like the brother said, the queen of heaven spirit. It says, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. Behold, the former things are come to pass.
Right. So what former things came to pass? When the Lord left his zealous, Noah with the flood. You see what happened back then? The mass multitude rebelled against the Most High. They didn't think that the judgment was going to take place, but eventually the judgment came, right? Sodom and Gomorrah, the same thing. The Lord got judgment written all throughout the script for you to consider. You see, but people today, they don't consider those things. Well, the Lord said, remember the former things of old, man.
This is Isaiah 46 and verse. Isaiah 46 and 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me.
The Lord letting you know again. He letting you know the same thing again. You got it?
Declaring the end from the beginning,
Right.
and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done.
Right, the things that are not yet done, which is what? Destruction of America.
Yeah.
You got it?
Saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
The Lord said his counsel shall stand. He's going to do what his pleasure is, man. Yeah. And his pleasure is to what? To destroy America. Yeah. And there's nobody else that can disannul that.
Yeah,
so
I
I mean, it don't matter what the fucking nigga think, you know what I'm saying? That was, we come to the realization of it. A nigga can't stop prophecy, man.
You can.
So fuck what Anton, Charles, and White, the fucking nigga got to say, man.
You can.
It's going to take place, but you got it.
Yeah, just to add on, could the brother read that back if you still got it, y'all? Because remember, just like the brothers going into these prophecies of destruction to come, the Lord promised, and he gave the breakdown to the apostles back then. Hey, Lord, when we gonna get the kingdom? Like, hey, man, we need this. He's like, hey, man, I'll go ahead and tell you something. That must come with falling away first. What was that falling away? It was us going into slavery. You see? It tells us these things, man. Had it came to pass yet? No, we didn't go into chattel slavery. We didn't go into chattel slavery by way of cargo slave ships. You see?
That's good.
It hadn't happened yet, so Jake couldn't see it. So Jake was still fully set within himself, even during the Roman Empire, to continue to go off. You'll bring that out, Baba Qadash? Yeah.
Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
And his pleasure was what? To punish the nation of Israel again, because during that chattel slavery, man, the Lord reconstructed our DNA, man. The Lord reconstructed our DNA during chattel slavery. That was his pleasure. Why? Because Jake hears this word now. Jake can't believe it. The only ones that's gonna even believe on this word are the elect and that 1/3, man. Here on this side. You see, it was the Lord's pleasure to put us into slavery. It said it was his pleasure to bruise his only begotten son. He did these things so what? The destruction of America could come about. Because all these things had to happen first. Now we're here at the end. Now we can smile. Like the apostles understood that to a degree. Falling away. They understood in the spirit. You mean to tell we got more? It's a little bit more.
Another, you mean in the next lifetime I come back, I'm a free man right now, I gotta come back as a slave and then be woken up yet again. Come on, bro. But the Lord said all of these things have happened. But look, we here now. We got the seal, the book is open. We got the understanding. We at the end of this thing for real now, man. But can't see it. Read that in. It was the Lord's good pleasure. Man, you ain't even got to bring it out, Salaki. But it was the Lord's good pleasure, man.
Isaiah 46:10, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand.
His counsel, man. His understanding.
That's it.
You see, his righteous word. How he set this thing up to be. Continue.
And I will do all my pleasure.
All of his pleasure. All of his pleasure, man. His pleasure is to what? Is to give us the kingdom of heaven. Hey, you got it out.
I got something for y'all real quick. Isaiah 55 verse 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and return not thither, but water the earth and maketh it bring forth. It's like it maketh it bring forth the bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. And it just add on to what the brother was going about. Because again, all the curses and all the shit that happened unto us, it was spoken first. Deuteronomy 28 and 15 on down was spoken about in the time of Moses. But China slavery didn't happen until a couple thousand years later. You know, so the words of Yahawah is faithful and true. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper into the thing whereto I sent it. And that's all his pleasure. You know?
All his pleasure, come on, man.
All the Lord's pleasure is really prophecy, man. You know?
Like, he proved you, hey, man, I'm not a man of lie. I'm a man of my word. You see? All right, this is back in Isaiah. Isaiah 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Hey, that's what the brother was going into. That's where the prophets are out here declaring a new thing, the destruction of America. All right, we're saying new things. It ain't that it ain't actually new. It's of old, but it's a new sound to these people. Because it was the understanding was lost. It was refreshed. Now you got it. It says, behold, the former things have come to pass, and new things do I declare. Declare what? Thermonuclear missiles? You mean arrows are going to destroy the earth?
That's it.
The Lord said, he said it in the scriptures, saying, hey man, I'm gonna touch the earth next time by fire. But he said that of old. But let's continue. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
So before they came forth, the Lord would tell you of them, man. He's going to come up in throne and tell you where it's whisper in your ear, I'm about to destroy America. No, he's going to send the prophets. Just like he did of old. Luke the 1st chapter. You know, and many more scriptures, man. You see?
I got Ezekiel 3:17. You got it out. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman.
The Lord made us watchmen, man. We're on the high tower, peering out.
Right,
Of course, in the spirit of prophecy, we seeing danger coming. The destruction of America, so we're warning you, okay?
I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Unto who?
Israel.
So-called Negro like Native Americans. Because you're the only ones that can be saved from this great destruction.
Right.
That's why I've been warning you, okay?
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth.
At my mouth, the prophet, okay?
And give them warning from me.
Give them warning from who?
Me.
Yahawashi. Who's bringing the fucking nukes? It ain't Esau. No, it's the Most High. They're decreed from the beginning. You see, the Lord already sanctioned that, man, from the beginning. Esau is just a character that's built up to bring up that great destruction. That's why it's using Russia to come against the Medes, come against America.
I got it. Hey, Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Yeah, the blacksmith, right? He has created this smith for Oppenheimer, who split the atom, to bring forth the atomic bomb. And we see where it has grown grown since then. Now you got flying nukes, man.
It's like, just to add to that, it was a guy named Abraham Esau, who was a big contributor of making missiles, man. Abraham Esau. The exalted father of Esau.
Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, right? That bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
Yeah, the instrument, some of the ICBM, the thermonuclear missiles. The Lord put the mind on these scientists to bring forth the weapons that's going to create the great destruction of Esau's kingdom of America, man. That's the counsel of the Lord. That's him doing his pleasure. You see? So the Lord is in control of everything, man. Nigga's not doing it according to his own will. Yeah.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy.
Right, the waster is to talk about the nuclear missiles. To destroy what? The land of America. Tell you in the book of Isaiah 13th chapter, verse 5, we can get that real quick. How they pretty much going to be sent forth from one end of heaven to the other. You see?
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 5, it says they come from a far country.
Yeah, what comes from a far country? The waster to destroy. Yeah?
From the end of the heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Right, so these weapons of the Lord's indignation, his righteous anger is going to be sent from one end of heaven unto the other. There's an ICBM being shot from one country into another. From Russia to America. From Iran to America. From China to America. Overall. This right here specifically talking about Russia. That's going to spark that great destruction. You see?
Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
The Lord saying, howl, man. Be in terror about what I'm about to do into America. 5,000 square miles set on fire. Nobody going to survive but the elect. A desert land afterwards, man. Yeah.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
See that? The Lord taking credit for destruction. It ain't fucking Esau. It's not the so-called white man, Russia, Putin, or whatever you call him. No, it's the Most High that put in his mind, what, Proverbs 21:1? The king,
King hearts.
Yeah, the hearts of the kings in the hand of the Lord. That's the rivers of water, he turn it whatsoever he will, man. That's what's going on.
I got something real quick for you. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 16, and I'm going to start at verse 16. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward, even so are the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Because really it's going to be Yahawah who's going to be controlling the missiles. Salakia. The point at 13, not bad. It says, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. And the arrows that he shooteth are sharp are talking about the missiles, man. Because you got to know it's already a predestinated longitude and latitude where the missiles are going to land in. It's a new thing. It's certain areas in America known as a nuclear sponge, which means what? It's going to be a heavy concentration of nuclear fire that's going to be in that city or in that town, man. It says...
He should not return again, right? It's just like the word, the Lord's word is coming down, and that's
it says his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
From one end of heaven to the other. So there you go right there. That's a precept. From one end of the earth to the other. You can't shoot no regular arrow across the earth, man. So what is that talking about? In modern day time. Broken arrows. The missiles.
Yeah, we got
only thing that makes sense.
brother got to precept. Bring it out.
Con. This is Joel chapter 2, and the heading in the blue letter, if I may. The terrible visitation.
Terrible.
It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
That's what we're doing. We're blowing the trumpet. Right? That's what it says. Lift up thy voice as a trumpet. All right? So we're giving that warning, we're giving the understanding, we're giving the discernment of the
Sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Yeah, we're that alarm that is being sound right. All right, in his holy mountain.
His government. That's that the Lord willing we be found in that number.
You got it?
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble for the day of the Lord, Yahawashi coming. for it is nigh at hand.
Yeah, so it's right upon you, man. This ass whooping of the Lord, this great visitation, this terrible tribulation. Hey, it's right upon you, man. You can smell his breath now, man. Yeah.
A day of darkness and gloominess.
Yeah. Day of darkness and gloominess. Continue.
A day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the light, neither shall any more after it.
So what is that going into, man? That sounds like what? It says thick darkness. What happens when missiles hit? It covers the clouds, man. A thick smoke.
So it says what? It says a day of clouds, a thick darkness, as the morning spreadeth upon the mountain. So it's that, like that road, just as scriptures had brought out. I forget which book.
Oh, 34. Isaiah 34.
Brother, get that. Yeah, you got it. If you pull it real quick.
It's Isaiah 34, and I'm going to jump down to verse 4. It says, all the hosts of heaven. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 2. Salah. It's Isaiah 34 and 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
Yeah, the indignation of the Lord. That's a righteous anger, man. Indignation. It's like the Lord has gave us that standard. The Lord gave us a standard we didn't keep. So therefore, I'm pissed, motherfucker. Excuse my vulgarity, man. But the Lord is pissed. So what? I'm righteous. Didn't I tell you don't touch that stove? Touch. Didn't I tell you to close the door? You left it open. Didn't I say cut the grass? Shit, you still on the couch. I gotta touch you, dude. You got it?
It says, in his fury upon all their armies.
So the Lord is finna bring his fury upon the armies on the earth, man. That's it. You got it?
It says he hath delivered them to the slaughter.
How did he deliver them to the slaughter? Because he's bringing them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
That's it, bro.
You see? Yahawashi. Hey, the valley of decision. The Lord, Yahawah's judgment. I'm a God one. Continue.
It says, their slain shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Yeah, the mountains shall be melted with their blood. That's the governments, man. When the missiles hit, ain't gonna be no more governments, ain't gonna be no more Vladimir Putin, ain't gonna be no more Donald Trump, Joe Biden, ain't gonna be no Kim Jong-un, ain't gonna be none of that. It's just gonna be the government of Yahawah Sham Yahawashi, man.
It's like that's their reset.
Yeah, Lord hitting the reset button. No. Nobody wants the Lord to hit the reset, but ain't nobody having fun playing the game.
Yeah. God, it says all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and
the air is gonna get clean. All right, you got it.
It says, and in the heavens shall be rolled together as a sword.
You see? Was that in on that?
Oh, it's just a little bit more. So like it says, in their hosts, so like I better read this again. It says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and their hosts shall
scroll. So how does a scroll look? You got to pull it out this way. You done seen the ancient scrolls. Hey, we all see. All right. So what it looks like a scroll is being rolled out. You see, that's how the clouds gonna come. Anybody remember Nagasaki and Hiroshima? He saw he hurt himself for the longest dropping that bomb, and it was the mushroom cloud. You see, that's that scroll. That's that roll. You want to say something about it?
Right, it says, as the leaf falleth from the vine, and as the falling fig from the fig tree. See? If I may add, say the Lord of hosts. Their word host actually represents the armies, man. So that's why you're going back into the Lord bringing all these different nations in the battle of Yahawashi in the certain land, so the Lord can take all these niggas out at one time, man. You know? Look bit more on this though. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
How's this sword gonna be bathed in heaven? Because those ICBM missiles, those thermonuclear missiles. Hey, a brother got the sign?
Put the sign about it.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, so the Lord is gonna have those shot out of those silos, man. It's like that mighty arch. You see? If a brother, you had something? Yeah, I'm gonna finish it. But I know you can pull so good. But these are gonna be shot out of those silos, man. And when it goes into the heavens, it's actually gonna pierce through
the so-called firmaments, man. When I say so-called, because we don't truly know, but they have to pierce the firmament. They're going to break through these stratosphere, the ionosphere, all of those. It's going past the Esau satellites. We know that. Because why? Because it's going to be bathed in heaven by Yahawashi. So it has to pierce the firmament. Them coming back down, you know that heat the Lord is going to have on them. Think about the missiles that they shoot on each other's here. How when it re-enters the atmosphere, because ain't none of them pierce the firmament, how they come down, how much heat is on the front of that thing to cause it to burn, to blow.
And
how much more with the Lord?
And the warheads too. You know, because it's going to be kind of a trajectory too.
Yeah.
You know, because I think, for lack of better words, when he gets to the firmament, he's going to break apart certain pieces.
Yep.
And as soon as he get to a certain area, that motherfucker just going to drop.
Like rain.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to disperse like rain.
Yeah, they going to disperse like rain.
Strange rain.
That strange rain. And it rains so heavy. You don't see raindrops bumping into each other when they fall down. Them motherfuckers can warm
yeah.
You know, and that's how you know
cold.
the Lord going to be in the missiles. Just add that to your
Yeah, that's cold.
Lord
Bro.
gonna be in
Think
them
about that part. It's like shit. Yeah, rain. Motherfuckers don't run into each other. But it's just overwhelming. It's one though, you know.
Yeah.
Like damn, bro. Was it in on that?
Look,
The missile is gonna be bathed in heaven, so it's actually gonna pierce the firmament. It's gonna go into outer space, and it's gonna be sent back down, man. By what? Because the Lord is gonna have it. They have the locations, like longitude, latitude locations. They're gonna be sent on particular missions. But you got it.
It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven; it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judge
On Idumea. Idumea, if you look it up, it's east. It goes into Edom. All right. Idumea is Esau, Edom. All right. So that's Esau. It's read that last part.
It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven; it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse."
The people of his curse is who? It's Esau. It's starting with the chief tribe of Amalek. The Lord said, "Hey man, I'm gonna war with you dudes forever, from generation to generation." And who's ruling the earth? It's Esau. You just because you see these yo average day Joe Edomite or whatever, they don't mean nothing. Amalek is ruling. You got teaming out here. Teaming doing this thing.
Yeah, teaming doing this thing.
You see?
I used to work for a team tonight.
I'm saying teaming doing this thing out here, but who's running? The Lord said, I got indignation with them for forever was the tribe of Amalek, man, which is of the nation of Esau.
And they're the worst motherfuckers to work with too. They're the motherfuckers that ain't gonna pay you and shit.
They had you do all that work or whatever, then they got 1,000 excuses. Hey, it's only one way you can deal with them. Hey, we gotta put hand and feet.
That's what I said on the video. He said $10.
Oh yeah,
They worked there 40 hours and shit for Esau. That's why I said $10. He's already, if I started shaking his mouth, you know how Jake get his mouth a certain way. $10, and he popped him, man. That's the only way you. That's the only way you can deal with Edomites, man.
Yeah, really. That's the only way you can. It's like I didn't want to be so cold. I was trying to use cold words.
Yeah.
You gotta kick his ass.
You gotta kick his ass.
That's the only thing he can respect.
Hey, cause he kicked our ass.
Yeah.
Either way, Esau kicked our ass spiritually, physically, and emotionally.
But you want me to tell you what the worst of a dude? It's one thing to kick a man's ass and he get it afterwards. It's like these heathens gonna get their ass kicked and they gonna get it. They gonna understand. Esau has to be destroyed. Like he's that dude that he at the bar, he's drunk out of his, pissy drunk. Piss stains on his pants, he got shit running down his leg. He done offended everybody in the bar. They done threw him outside. He done pissed off the biggest guy. They done scrubbed. He done got scrubbed. He can't even make sense of his eyes. You can't tell his nose from his eyes, his teeth gone, and he's still talking shit.
He will never learn.
That's it.
You just gotta get rid of this dude, man. You just gotta get, it's like, no matter what you do to this guy, you just gotta kill him. That's the only piece. That's the only piece, you just gotta kill him. But we'll get back to it, man. And hey, we're advocating none of this to come by any of our hands, man. The Lord is gonna do it, man. We advocate, we're non-violent up here right now.
We're gonna let the Lord handle it.
Yeah, we're gonna let the Lord
The
handle
scripture say let it fall into the hands of the Lord. That was Esau
Hey,
scared
we in
of.
Alabama, man. They got, you know.
Yeah, Esau around the corner, but that was Esau scared of, falling into the hands of the Lord,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, not really falling in our hands, falling into the hands of the Lord putting his spirit back upon them. That's why it's so, Esau makes it such a big thing on us not getting this truth. Why else do you got vocab alone, man?
That's it, bro.
All right, you can go back to what you had.
Con, this is Joel chapter 2 and verse 2. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
So after this destruction, after this judgment of the Lord, ain't gonna be no more thermonuclear missiles to hit, to judge anybody, to hurt someone, to harm. Hey, the only way of judging in the kingdom of heaven is gonna be by the sword of Israelite, man. Esau, ain't nobody gonna pass our judgment but us in the kingdom. All right, so continue, because now we finna get to now we getting to the nitty gritty, man. What the brother was going into. We getting to the missiles, man, because that's what's coming. That's what we look forward to. But with the same way that we, the scripture said that we persuade men by the terrors of the Lord, hey, that terror is bringing forth our salvation, man. Because when we heard it, we could see it. It's like, I hate America. What more for what they doing to people that they ain't even got? You oppressing people and they ain't even in your lanes. So how much more do they hate you than me? Of course, mine is greater and more justified, but still. So you could see it when you started to hear these scriptures, man. This scripture scared the hell out of me. You go ahead and bring that out, Baba Rawchaa.
Joel 2 and 3, a fire devoureth before them.
Yeah, that fire is what? That thermonuclear missile, that warhead, as the brother was going into earlier. That's what it is. You got nuclear fission and fusion. Fission was what happened in Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
That Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer. He did fission. He split atoms. These two, they bring them together. These will be huge. This is something totally different. So it's way more catastrophic unto the human body, man. Unto the elements. All right, you got it.
And behind them a flame burneth.
A flame burner. What is it? That's that jet propulsion system. Yeah, that high power flame that pushes that rocket. If a brother got it, the missile.
Yeah, keep the missile sign out.
Yeah. Yeah, this part right here. See, this is the fire before. All right, because it's like the spirit had it that when it shot up into the heavens, this is gonna catch super heat being bathed in the heavens. All right, so that's why a fire devours before them. You see, this got the spirit of the Lord on it. Now, it was one thing when it was shot out of the silo from Esau. It was another thing when it went up to the heavens and it got bathed by Yahawah Sham Yahawashi. Now he's saying this side, this side right here, man. This is the fire that's behind it. Continue.
And behind them a desolate wilderness.
You see, that's the it says Salah.
Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
No. Read that. Just read from the top. Let's read
Come.
this one.
Joel 2 and 3. A fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burning. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them.
The land is paradise. Because let's be honest, man. You good, huh? Let's be honest. America it still has some beautiful spots in it, man. You see? Yeah, you got LA, Vegas,
Even Alabama.
yeah. Hey man, you go to Washington, Wyoming, untouched land that Esau ain't got a chance to really get his hands into because he's too afraid. You know, there's some beautiful spots here in America, man. Hey, look at these women, as low level as they are. I want one. Not in that way, but you get it. It's things to be desired here in America, man. Is at the land of Eden. Remember the fruit. The fruit was, man, it took 2 strong men to carry a cluster of grapes. So think about the Garden of Eden, man. Of course, America's not that anymore, but this is that to the people that's a part of this place. They still believe in
hey, I'm gonna go to college and I'm gonna achieve the American dream. I just gotta try a little harder than my grandparents. So this place is the Garden of Eden before these people. Think about it when Gad and Reuben had.
Paradise, yeah.
It was a true paradise, man. You see?
You can see that Esau in here now.
Yeah, hey, look, it stinks. Don't nothing grow.
Concrete jungle.
Yeah, concrete jungle. But it says it was as the Garden of Eden before them. So it looked one way before these missiles hit. Continue, Bible Shop.
And behind them, a desolate wilderness.
So the aftermath of this place is what? To be a desolate wilderness. And what do you find in a desolate wilderness? Sand, man. Pure sand. Nothing else to be found, man. You can't tell this from that, and that from this. There from here, and here from there. You can't, man. The Lord said that's how great the destruction of this place is going to be. Continue, Bible Shop.
Yea, and nothing shall escape them.
Nothing. So there's no plane you could get on. Because if a brother could look up the average time for an ICBM missile to reach America, if they could.
He's 25 now from hypersonics. Like
Yeah, it had got down to 15, man.
Yeah,
Like, I think Russia's the only one. Like Russia got, they said certain Russian missiles can get over here, like the Zarmat and the Tsar. Satan 2, I forget it, man. I gotta go back to the missiles and learn the names over there. They say it was Satan 2?
Satan 2, I know that's like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They got a hypersonic one. They get over here like in 90 seconds or some shit like that.
See? Like, Esau, hey, man. Hey, he created the waste to destroy. But, brother can continue.
You ain't gonna tell to get grandma out there.
Yeah. You can't get on no plane.
Yeah, you get grandma.
I got some for you.
Yeah, he can bring that. Bring it out. He can bring that out.
The time it takes for an intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, to reach its target depends on the... I'm going to get back to this. It says, submarine-based ICBMs can strike in as little as 10 to 15 minutes after launch.
Hey, so you know the Cuban missile crisis.
Yeah.
They just brought them up there in Ukraine. I think not Ukraine.
Yeah,
Russia.
Russia had told the United States, hey man, if you keep funding Ukraine, they've been funding Ukraine, but it was them giving the green lights to use American weapons against Russia. When America gave the green light, Russia was like, all right, man, if you do that, we're gonna pull up on you. We're gonna come see you. So they did it. Russia pulled up to Cuba, and lest we forget how that Russia is right on the border of America off Alaska.
Yep.
So
no, you got Cuba is only 90 miles from the coast of Florida.
So it is 90 miles, man.
Yeah.
Come on, what's that? What's that? An hour's drive, an hour and a half drive, 90 miles, man.
It's a 90-second drive with a missile.
Yeah. 90 seconds. Yeah. So come on, bro. Like this place is, hey man, the Lord really got something set up for this place, man. You can bring it up.
Going into what you said, if I may.
Yeah.
Going into what you said, how close Russia is to the mainland of America.
Yeah.
And what the brother brought out about them being in Cuba, 90 miles away, and they have submarines there, nuclear submarines. So just revising that, what I read, it says, maintaining the option of launching weapons on warning of an attack leads to rush decision making. It will take a land-based missile about 30 minutes to fly between Russia and the United States.
Now why are they saying Russia of all places? They did the time from Russia to the United States because they know that's God, that's Magog, man. That's the individual that individual that's coming out of that North Country to touch America, man. Because the Lord said He was with it. You can finish that up.
Then it says a submarine-based missile can strike in as little as 10 to 15 minutes after launch.
So bring that back out now. It says that none shall escape. So where you going to? Hey, I'll put it this way. Every Jake got to be in this spirit. Any Edomite, and it's kind of hard, but a heathen that gets on your nerves, I don't care if they riding a Bugatti, they riding a Corvette, whatever. They piss you off, flick you off, or whatever at work or in traffic. You in America.
every so often the spirit of confidence was like, dude, what you tripping on? He's in America. You're gonna eat a missile. What ticket, what plane, what helicopter can he get on to get up out of here? Because the Lord is coming as a thief in the night. You see? You bring it out real quick, Bible Bashad. Because it said, none shall escape. You got it?
It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
And he coming with hot flame, hot fire. Dylan.
I
Lord
spit
come
hot
with
fire.
spitting a hot fire, man. By ways of his words first. But the missile's gonna be here now. They're gonna be actually on your backside. You got it?
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Great noise, that loud boom.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
What elements? All the elements that you see before you, man. These very things that you love, that Corvette, that pretty woman, that great building, that house, that stone, that statue, that monument, yeah, your career, you through. You through. It's gonna be melted with fervent heat, man. You got it?
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
So all of the works, everything that you can see here, that's what these people taking all these pictures. What you must, are you sending those pictures to another country? Because everything that's here in this cloud here, America based, is going to be destroyed. Ain't gonna be no, I remember this. Ain't gonna be no pictures of America. Nothing is gonna be to be remembered. Everything is gonna be destroyed, man. You can bring out what you had out. That you still back in Joel. You know, bring out what you had.
All right, this is the book of Revelations 9, and I'm gonna start at verse 15. It says, and the 4 angels was loosed, which was prepared for an hour, in a day, in a month, in a year, but to slay the third part of men.
What's that third part of men? That's Esau. All right, because you the third, you got the 3 classifications of men going back to the beginning. You have the sons of man, you have the son of the wicked. Well, you have the wicked, you have the wicked. You got the sons of men, and you have the sons of God. The sons of God later on became known as the aka Hebrews, better known as the Israelites. The wicked, became known as the Edomites, so-called aka the Caucasians. All right, and the sons of man are simply just all these heathen nations, man. They're just Phillips. All right, you got it.
Continuing on, it says, in the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
The army of the horsemen. All right, horses are representation of power, man. But it says of the horsemen, so it's something that's driving these horses, that's behind this army. All right, you got it. We know it to be Yahawashi, Yahawashi.
It says, and I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire, and jansen and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions. I mean, that's talking about the warheads, man. You know, because again, people say 200,000, 200 million missiles, ain't that many missiles out there, but niggas are not acquainted of the warheads, man.
Yeah.
Which those are the ones that's going to do damage. The missile ain't nothing but a propeller. Like a 9. A 9 don't do nothing unless it have bullets in it. Yeah. A missile is really nothing unless it have warheads in it, man. And that's why it says, read it again, it says, in the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouth issue fire, smoke, and brimstone. And again, that's why it says it's like a lion, because once the warhead enter back into the atmosphere, it's actually going to look like a lion's mane, you know? Through all that fire, but continuing on. It says, by these 3 were the third part of men killed, by fire, and by smoke, and by brimstone, which issue out of their mouth.
The third part of men, that is Esau. That was it, right?
So like a little bit more. For the power is in their mouth and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents, in their heads.
Go read that back. Read that back. So, bring the missile. So their mouth is like what?
It says for their mouth. For their power is in their mouth.
Their mouth. So look at the head, the front of it. That's the mouth, man.
That's it.
All right.
It says in their tails, for their tails was like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they grew earth.
See? So that tail, like just like a snake, you see the back of it moving the most. You see, so it's help move, it's help propelling it, help pushing it forward. But the sting is in the head, not the tail. I ain't seen a scorpion has a tail.
Yeah.
Snake bite, his sting is in his bite, man. Is in his venomous bite. That venomous bite is of the Lord right there, man. You see? Destruction, man. And it says he's going to destroy the third part of man. That's here in America. So if you're if you're here to be found on this soil, how shall you escape, man? How shall you escape? How you gonna get up out of here? Here it is. Jake gotta save up from work just to go on vacation. So where's your money saved up for you to actually have enough money to buy a ticket to get up out of here with the quickness like that, huh? Probably have to move this. Come. Bring that out. Bring back over in Joel.
Come. This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as the horsemen, so shall they run.
Yeah. So it says the appearance of horses. Horses are a representation of power. That's where you get like cars. You get car power. You see? I mean horsepower. It's like. All right. You got it. Continue.
Come. It says, like the noise of chariots on the top of the mountains, shall they leap. Like the noise of a...
So it says what? The noise of the chariots of a mountain. All right. So these missiles are going to be coming over, and you're going to hear, just like you would hear jet flying through. These people are going to be able to hear the sounds of these missiles. There's going to be a lot of power coming behind this, man. You got it?
Like the noise of a flame of fire that devours the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pain.
It says, before their faces, the people shall be much pain. What is that pain? These people are going to be confused. They're going to be like, what happened? Like, what's going on? I thought you said, what happened to the Iron Dome? Ask Israel. What happened to our missile defense system here in America? I thought we had submarines for that. I thought we had particular bases that are supposed to intercept these things.
That's it.
So these people are going to be much pain because they trusted in this place, man. And in them trusting in this place, that's the death, man. But the scriptures are going to go into it. You can continue to bring that out.
Come. It says, all faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men.
Yo, what is that blackness? It's that you're in darkness. Their faces shall gather blackness. So they're understanding because this is the place of understanding. Dwelling place. All right. So these people are gonna be confused. Like, damn, I didn't expect this to happen. I trusted you. All right. You got it.
Come. Before their face, people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men.
Yeah, these missiles are gonna run like mighty men, man. Imagine the ancient world Israelites, man, how great they were at war. They said that the ancient men of old, that they would run and not get faint. They would run, they would take up legs, take up lines like deers, man. That's how fast Gad and Reuben used to get. Yeah. And this is mere men. So the Lord is doing this on a piece of machine that's bent to do this. But now he's gonna put a more vigorous spirit because his spirit is gonna come along. You got it?
They shall climb the wall like men of war.
So how are they gonna climb the walls? They're gonna make it over. They're gonna make it actually over into American land. But your skyscrapers, they're gonna climb there. You ain't gonna be too high that you can't get touched. You see, they're gonna climb your wall like what?
Like mighty men, like men of war.
Like men of war. So what? With bad intentions, man. You know that dude? You know the guy that he got the knife, he got one in his mouth, he got this right here, he pulling this. Man, get this straight. He coming with nefarious intentions, man. Yeah.
And they shall march everyone on his ways.
March, just like those Koreans. That scares Esau. Those numbers. That's why he loved his missiles. He trusted them. You know. with these bullets, hey, you can have 1,000 bullets, you ain't gonna kill 1,000 men. But that missile, hey man, Esau can really, he can spread the love.
And there's 2 birds in one stone.
Yeah. That's 2 birds in one
2
stone.
million in one stone.
Yep. 200 million. Yeah.
And they shall not break their rank.
They should not break their rank. So you think of Kim Jong-un's arm. I mean that man, they be step in step. They be in sync, man. So the Lord, remember what our prayers be, man. Let thy will be done on earth as it be in heaven. So we want that order on earth as it is in heaven. So these things are bathed in heaven. They come in to set forth what? The will of the Lord. Do forth the will of the Lord. You think they gonna bump into each other? Nah, ain't gonna be no friendly fire like Esau do in the military. Friendly coming out. I remember being in the military. Friendly coming out. Friendly. Just so you won't get, because Esau's scared.
Yeah.
Trigger happy. Just so you won't get popped. He's scared behind you. He just spraying. All of a sudden you got 10 dead souls. And they all got their entrance wounds from their back.
Yeah.
All because Esau scared. Ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be no friendly fire in that day, man. Ain't gonna be no mistakes with these missiles. That you could count on this car breaking down. No.
And it's like that's why all these different nations are afraid to use it. Because they know what's gonna be the spirit behind them, man. Again, that's the complete reset, but it even tells us that in the book of Proverbs how the Lord controls these different heathens. Because at any time, America could have pushed the button. Yeah. You know, when they say Iran had weapons of mass destruction, they started having nuclear capabilities, man. Yeah. You know, they could have pushed the button at any time, but the Lord was the one that held it off, man. Right. Now it's the time for Yahawashi to start brewing things up. There's no coincidence. Like we just talking about that Cuban Missile Crisis, man. That happened back in the time during JFK. Why all of a sudden it's popping up right again, man? Yeah. And it's not going to end the same way like the Berlin Wall. They were just a stalemate. And then after a couple hours, everybody, no, man. Yeah. It's going to get to a point when weapons are going to get fired, man. Right. And they knew soon as one shot gets shot off, the rest of them are gonna go with it.
Yeah, everybody gotta shoot it off now.
That's it.
It's like, man, hey, you gotta go. Hey, man, you gotta go for what you know.
You gotta go for what you know. It's like the Bible said, it's a chain reaction. Yep. In the spirit, it's a synonym, an anonym. I forgot what it's called. It's called MAD. What it mean? Mutual area destruction. That's being bathed in heaven, man. Yeah. Because again, through the spirit, it ain't like they're gonna be sending bombs or grenades. No, they're gonna be sending missiles to each other, man. Right. Yeah. Mutually taking each other out. Yeah. And that's going back into you read in Joel, the battle of Yahawashi. That's what this all meant for, bro. Yeah. All these Israelites who trying to get weapons and take down Esau by yourself. The Lord said, be still and know that I'm Yahawashi. You supposed to let the Lord do his work. Because the only thing you gotta do is be patient, and the Lord gonna let these devils take each other out, man. You know?
Hey, that's why everybody bowed down to him. It's like, yo, if I can't have it, we know what's going on, man. We know I push that button.
That's it.
If I can't have it, nobody can. So, what everybody gonna do? If Esau one button get pressed, everybody gotta press it. Because you don't want to be the one that didn't. Just like, here it is, you get destroyed. He ain't gonna press, bro. Yeah. Like, even the coward gotta.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta throw it, bro. Yeah. You gotta throw it, bro.
What it's called, Harlem Nights, they were shooting. Even if you got one.
Yeah.
No, they gonna be none of that.
That motherfucker like India. People sleep on India, but India have a heavy nuclear arsenal. Yeah. A lot of people don't think about that. They think India is just a third world country with 1 billion people. Not doing that. Them motherfuckers slept on them, bro. India ain't gonna be that motherfucker with that one missile that's gonna take a lot of motherfuckers out. But I got something for you real quick. Because ain't shit gonna select your full language. But Salakia, ain't shit gonna happen unless the Lord decree it, man. This is the book of Revelation 7 and verse 1. It says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth. And what's the winds? The nuclear destruction. And where you can find that out in Jeremiah. Look, get it out real quick. Get it, bro. Get it.
Jeremiah 1, and verse 1. Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus saith the Lord, Yahawashi, behold, I will raise against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, and rise up against me.
You got
a destroying wind.
A destroying wind. And so that destroying wind comes in the form of the nuclear heat. It's a such thing as an aftershock. Ain't that what it's called? An aftershock soon as the missiles hit, because a lot of missiles, they think a lot of them going to hit ground zero, but some of them are just going to shoot up in the air. So that, what it's called, the surface the expansion of it will be more wilder than the Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know, you might take out, it's a missile right now, they can take out Texas, man. One missile, and look how big that motherfucker is, man. So imagine what the Lord have to pass. You know, that's the same too, they can take out Texas. You know, and you know they ain't just got one of them, they ain't just got two of them, man. They got a couple of them things. You got it, bro, that was it on it? Come, going back to this, Revelation 7:1, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor on any tree. So it's angels that's working on these kings' minds, man. Even though inside you want to do yourself, you want to do this shit all you want to. You want to push the button all you want to, but the angels are holding these things back because it's not meant for their time. Certain things have to happen first, like what? The MOTP. You know, even the scriptures say let everything be done decently and in order. That's even talking about prophecy, man. Jake want to take down Esau now and have him your slaves now. You out of order, You know, you gotta wait until the time's ahead. Yeah, kiss the boot. Yeah. And you clocking in Monday morning. Kiss his ass, man. How you doing, Jim? You know, you ain't my lucky. Jake fucking up. Yeah, Jake got the tie on this shit. Yeah. But all of a sudden that Saturday you want him to kiss your boot. It's not that time, bro. But at the same time, he's building up into that time. That's why 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, the brother can hold that from the Bible. You got something?
Yeah, I do back you brothers up real quick. You know, just going in on the Lord. This is Exodus 15:3. It says the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name, Yahawashi. Just to back the brothers up. You know, all these things, this is nothing but Yahawashi. As we know, the world we live in, the Lord has pushed us, and he's just love and love and love and love and love. No, man, he's out for, you know, nuclear destruction, man. The scriptures speak about how what is it? Justice and judgment is the habitation of thy throne. You know, the Lord is finna get ready to give out judgment, great judgment at that, for the wickedness that is done upon the planet Earth, man. And a lot of these nations, they have took part of their wickedness, as well as dealing, you know, treacherously with the children of Israel, man. So the Lord is finna get ready, again, like Brother quoted earlier, how the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. The Lord is finna get ready to orchestrate that play the way you niggas finna take each other out, man.
And it's a heavy point because all these nations have realized America is full of shit now. That's why in Jeremiah 50 chapter says, let everybody be put array against Babylon. If I'm not mistaken, that one word for that word array is an aim, bro. All these people finna get ready to aim their missiles towards this place, man, known as Babylon the Great. And it's been a long time coming.
You have to array yourself, put yourself in position. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah, put yourself in position. Because even that's why Russia is included now. They putting themselves into position when that thing, when they put the joke move. Boom, that's a tech move.
Yeah, that's a big check. That's a big deal.
One step, bam, missile going on. You know what I'm saying?
Esau know that.
Yeah.
Esau know that.
Yeah.
He know it. He's saying it now. He's saying that, damn, I can't even stop this shit. There's nothing he can do to stop this. It's like, you know how proud this man has to be, man?
Kind of backing up what they say, Esau can't stop it. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Yahawashi.
Master P. Big P. Big pun over there. Across the waters, man. He ain't playing with Esau over here, man. That whole spirit of, hey man, we refuse to be pawns in this global scheme of America. Hey, Russia's not for it, man. The Lord has put a particular spirit on Vladimir Putin, whether he be the one that finish it or not, you know, to act it. But the Lord has the spirit on the leaders of Russia to actually be against America now.
right? And they're professing, right?
Hey, even not even Russia, not Ukraine, but Greek. There's such thing was Brexit a couple years ago, so that even the allies that America once had, guess what? They ain't fucking with them no more, bro. Everybody realize America is full of shit now, bro.
Scripture speak about how our mother is ashamed of these up to
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, like brother said, nobody wants to deal with this place. She's filthy. She's a filthy whore, man. Nobody want to be seen with the filthy whore. You know, everybody done dealt with you and shit. You know what I mean? It's an embarrassment to bring you out to the dinner table.
Yeah.
You know?
You went that up?
Yeah, you went that up.
How you know, brother? You know? But that's the spirit, though. That's the spirit, because how America even present herself, she still present herself as their whore. Yeah. It tells us that in the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, how her feet abide not in her own house, which meaning what? Wherever America goes, she not gonna call shit wreck in her own house. She gonna go everywhere else. You come into my house and eat my food, man. You know, you come into my house and take my resources. That's what America is known for now, bro. America is not known for trade and deals and being a diplomatic society. They never been known to it. Only thing America known as, if you don't do right, they're gonna bomb you to hell and back, man.
That's what they always been known for.
That's it, bro.
It's we got it by when they bragged on us. It was about the strength of their soul. It's like, hey, you remember how we got what we did to you? You see what we did to the Indians? It's like that's their calling card. Right?
See, bro, it's one of the things they do. The military, the Marines, the proud. That's how you know they just trusted in their weaponry. But it get to a point. I think you read in the Joel how all the rest of these nations, instead of them investing in their agriculture and a new movie set, a Tyler Perry, you know, this nigga, he made he put $8 million to make a not a Hollywood, but to make a movie studio. And instead of that, Kim Jong-un, he wouldn't do it. He'll put that $8 million towards a damn missile. Yeah. Showing you what they prepared for, you know, like it's like a war, a gang war, whatever about it. Everybody strap up. You know, you can have 10 bullets. Yeah, everybody have to find a way to get 20. You know, and that's the same thing what's going on with America and these other nations, man. Because everybody is tired of America. Bible Shah probably can get that Revelation 17 chapter. Real quick. Get it to me.
This Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, yea, also, because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man.
Yeah, it says because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man. That wine represents the philosophy. The philosophy of the military is going to handle everything, man. Yes. That's why he even think he could be taken down. You got it, bro.
Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death.
He says his enlarged desire as hell, and is as death. You got it.
Cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
He can't be satisfied because he can go over there and take the. I remember back in a couple years ago, I think it was Ghana. It was somewhere in South Africa. They had buckets of gold. You ain't hear about that shit then. You ain't hear about that shit then. Why? Because Esau been there. This man, he the Debo of the planet Earth. This mine.
He did Gaddafi like that.
Yeah.
He did Gaddafi like that. This shit. They set up here and put this dude on the new bad guy. He was like, bro, I'm trying to bring back the gold standard, and I'm trying to spread the love. We got man bread over here.
He doing it for his people.
Yeah, man, Hillary Clinton, and Bill, hey, put his ass down.
Hey, even Biden was a part of it. Yeah. The Democrat, it's like the Democrats back in the 80s and 90s that Ronald Reagan, you know. Yeah. Them motherfuckers are lethal, man. Yeah. You think motherfucker, your friend and shit, we got 4 murders under his belt by himself, not hits. He did this shit himself, man. He ain't seen nobody to do it. He got his hands dirty himself. That's Esau for you, though, man. That's why Scripture called this guy the evil man, bro. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. Fuck it, I'll do it. He's a boss. He had to get his hands dirty.
He put the wrong on.
Give it to me. He said, man, you the boss, man. You can't get your. I don't care, man. Give it to me. You know, I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it. Yeah. And none of you guys can't get it right. You know, you gotta do it.
All right, this is Revelation chapter 17, verse 9. It says, and here is the mind. Here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains.
Yeah, and those 7 heads are the 7 mountains, which basically is the 7 governments of Esau. What it is, the Romans, the Greeks, Spain, Germany Major, Germany Minor, France, and Britain. That's the 7 heads, which is 7 governments, 7 mountains. You got it?
It says, The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth.
Yes, which the woman sitting. That's their heart. That's America. Because America is built up off these different governments, man. You got it.
And there are 7 kings. 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet come.
Yep, because ultimately, for lack of better words, all the rest of the kingdoms fall, and he's talking about the Roman Empire. That's the one that is, and the one that is yet to come is talking about the Britain Empire. Britain. You got it. Continue on.
And when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
Yes, and when he comes, he must continue a short space, because ultimately it tells us in the book of it is Job 20:4, the triumphant of the hypocrite is short. You know, and it is but for a moment. You got it.
And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th.
Yes, and what that's talking about, America, man. Come on.
And is of the 7th and goeth into perdition.
Yes, and what that word perdition goes back into destruction. Going back into that third part of man, the sons of perdition. Come on.
Yeah, because him being of the 7th is him being wrong. All right, and goeth into perdition. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receiveth power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
And that's talking about what? NATO and the EU. That's why even you go into NATO and the EU, they sign under what? The Treaty of Rome. You know? And again, they rule with America like places like Denmark. You know, Denmark, that's a part of those 10 heads, but like a better words, they ruling like Esau now. Even though they ain't got no good military, they probably got a decent economy, but they riding off the tail of this horse. You got it though. It
says, and these have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast.
Yes, giving their power into America, man. Giving their power into this wicked beast system, you know? But again, it's not like this wicked beast system is going to continue. Are you going to further this beast system? No, it's going to fall down with it. Pump 16.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Finish it. Finish it. You want me to just read through?
Yeah, read through.
All right, come. It says, these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them.
And what's that talking about? These shall make war with the Lamb. Talking about these motherfuckers actually trying to fight against Yahawashi. Yeah. You know?
Valley of Jehoshaphat.
See? It says, for he is the Lord of lords and kings of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful.
And this talks about the elect and the angels, man. Because the angels going to ride with Yahawashi. You know, they're going to take down, you know, Esau, of course. But at the same time, when Yahawashi comes, he's going to come and save his elect first, man. Then he's going to destroy Esau. You got it?
All right, just reading through. It says, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are people and multitudes and nations and tongues.
And that's again, she abided not in her house, man. You know?
If not at home, Habakkuk.
That's it.
It says, verse 16, the point, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the horse.
So everybody that was in confederate with this bride is going to end up hating her. That's why a lot of allies that he had, like friends, you go into the relationship between France and the U.S. for years, it has been declining. That's why they talking about threats, and now even Trump and the president of France, they got into it. He was like, you got to start pulling your weight, for lack of better words.
And once the weight was pulled, you just had the Albanian prime minister come out, and he was saying it to one of the delegates from the United States, was like, hey man, you one of the 3 devils. You actually thought that by you making us goddamn told our weight, that you bagging out of it was gonna hurt us. Nigga, you just made us strong. Like, we know now that, hey, we can live without you, you know? That's just like these women. With the society, the way the society is set up, these women feel 100% comfortable with talking shit to us.
Yeah.
You know? This is, hey, Esau thought that, yo, this motherfucker, this was gonna die without me. Shit, you see this whole thriving here in America. These motherfuckers still thriving across these waters. You want to say something?
She independent. I know Esau, they put certain terrors on different nations. They get around it.
That's just like what Obadiah said. He had laid a wound under thee. You see? The Lord said Esau to be, hey, he said it's put in slippery places. You see?
Everything he does is uncertain, but I'll finish off. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the horse,
and make her desolate.
Hey, destroy her. You got it. Come on.
And naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
And they're just going back into the missiles, man. Because everybody got nuclear capabilities now. You know? Everybody got the button now. So it ain't like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's not 1945 anymore where you can just scatter people into, you know, following your ways, man. Now you try to draw down on them, they'll draw back down on you. And Esau like that. He started learning that during Vietnam, man. Thought he was just invincible, and the boots got in his ass, bro.
Tow him up. That's what made him, get with that thermonuclear program. He was like, hey, man, he's fight back.
They fight, and they ain't scared.
Yeah, and they ain't scared. They in that kamikaze spirit that Ammon was in, you know, it was like shit. It was worth it to them.
Yeah, because what they fight for? They fight for their country, bro. And who taking away their country and their culture? Esau is. Y'all, bro.
All right, bring that out. Go ahead.
This is Joel to the 3 and verse 9. Proclaim ye this to the Gentiles.
Yes, sir.
Prepare war.
Hey, it's got
It says what, man?
Prepare war.
You got it all.
Hey, before preparing war, it's them gathering up different missiles, man. You know, y'all brothers got it. Chill out.
Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near.
Who's the greatest mighty man that we have right now to oppose America? It's Russia, man. It's Russia. That's the greatest big player. You know, then you got the retarded fat cousin that's willing to throw some knives at you in Moab. See? But it says what? Read that back, Baba Bashar.
Come, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Tell it. Proclaim it. Speak it out. See?
Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near.
So bring your arms. Okay?
Let them come up. Beat your plowshares and the swords.
So it says beat your plowshares. So no, I remember being back in school in the 90s, and it was this big thing of fund the social arts programs in school. They're trying to defund the civic arts. The civic arts. So now you started that. You had to pay for your band equipment and stuff like that. Was showing you then that there's something going on. They ain't trying to invest in education, actually push the society forward. Because if you're trying to really truly push the society forward, you would invest into agriculture and you would invest into education. You wouldn't charge the people to go to college, because the people that want to go to college, that wants to actually be better and be about the growth of the nation, they're going to sit in the schools and do it. All you got to do is just give them the access to it. You see, you wouldn't charge people. That shows you this society is not about these people. Actually, this society being the greatest society they can be. This is a corporation and slave plantation. You get back. You can go back to it.
Come, Joel 3 and 10. Beat your plowshares into swords.
Yeah. So no more fun and games, man. It's only bread and circus to keep you away from to distract you from the sounds of these train tracks moving these MRAPs and these heavy assault vehicles and these tanks, so that we can put them on the ship. So beat your plowshares into swords, man. So let's invest in the military industrial complex. That's what we're going. That's what we're going to do. Everything is about the military. All of our greatest American inventions, the cell phone, your computers, your GPS, all of that was military technology, right? You know what? To keep a track of units. The scriptures tell us that a leper watch over their cities, man. This is all a part of it. All right.
They even like this add on there, because even like these different nations, like Kim Jong-un, even certain places in India, a lot of people are starving just so they can invest in their military, man. I got something from the U.S. military budget real quick. It says the military budget of the United States, because the original budget is 598 trillion. Yeah, I mean billions, like billion. Yeah, billion.
See? It was original.
Yeah, it was originally, but it says the United States led the ranking of countries with the highest military spending in 2023, with $916 billion US dedicated to the military.
Huge. So that's damn near $1 trillion. Yeah. That's just what they got on the books. They got on the records for it. We ain't talking about drug money, prostitution money,
Yeah.
all of that, the other money that he using to fund.
The money he ain't clean.
All you gotta do is just go watch Snowfall, man, and you'll see how he really funds his war. All right?
That's what he wants you to
Yeah. You can bring out what you had out, and then we're gonna get back
do.
to that.
Back the brothers up in the military is Jeremiah 50 and verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down.
It's like they say her walls are thrown down. That's talking about the defense, the iron wall and things like that. If you look at America missile defense systems, it's ass now, bro.
Trash.
It's trash.
Yeah, it was a pump fake from the beginning.
Yeah.
That was a pipe.
And it got to a point when they tried to simulate it for the light. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Israel Iron Dome it's straight, but even now, there's certain missiles they can get through it. But America did like a test play with their Iron Dome, and they had to slow it down for like 35% in order for them to hit the missile.
Yeah.
So just imagine this real live action of course, the ICBM already 15 minutes in, got 15 minutes left to shoot. Hey, it's already done with it. You can't shoot it down no more, man.
Okay. That's why.
You say breaking down the walls, man.
The Lord ain't playing. Like, all you gotta do is you gotta have the eyes. You gotta have the eyes.
It says, for it is the vengeance of the Lord, take vengeance upon her, and she hath done, do unto her. Just going back with the brother said, all these nations, let the weak say I am strong, man. All the finesse, the bullshit, that America got over. Okay, these nations finna gather together and come back against her. All right, she finna get ready to reap what she sowed in the earth, man, which was lies and wickedness, man.
Yeah, you see it says, do unto her. Hey, the Chinese and the Japanese show their children every year particular propaganda videos in school to teach American hatred, man. To let them and teach them national pride. You see? So you think any of these small eyes coming over here love you, or they're in the spirit of building America up? You tricked, man. The Lord literally has everybody in America hating on this one guy, man. Really ready to touch this guy. This dude Esau really don't understand he's surrounded by enemies, man.
Is it?
He don't even get it.
His allies.
Bring that back out if we could read that last precept. What you had is Joel 3:9. And bring out what you had.
This is Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares and the swords, and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
And how are the weak are going to say themselves to be strong? Is what the brother was going into. Everybody has thermonuclear capability. India is speaking of. You got the Philippines, man. Come on, man. They couldn't burp and you wouldn't hear it, man. They really ain't got no power, but everybody's really in the spirit of, hey, man, I ain't with this. I'm not with this. So if I just got a slingshot, I'm using it. Now, bring this out because it says let the weak say I'm strong. So you got these smaller nations actually saying that, hey, yo, we with this. We with war. You got Iran. Iran really wasn't no big player on the nuclear stage, on the global stage at one point. India's coming up. India was of no avail. Everybody was looking at India like Gandhi. Because they were still fighting with sticks at one point, shoot with musket guns. And this was this 1950. Yeah. Man, they getting mowed down.
Hey, they upgraded, man.
Yeah, they upgraded. Why? Because the spirit of the Lord. All because of what? Esau being greedy. All of those the formulas for thermonuclear capabilities, just like how they had the Germans defect over here for them to get their upper hand on these other nations. Hey, vice versa, man. It was done in us. So now these weak nations are saying, hey, man, I ain't scared of you no more, brother. But they got to hide behind somebody because it's like my little cousin. You 12 years old. Yeah, you may be bumping to be 12, but hey, you ain't built like this, man. Like you just ain't ready. These smaller nations just ain't ready. You can feel how you feel. But that don't mean that the Lord is going to be with you in such a way as He's going to be with this guy. You can bring that out.
Yeah. The book of Ezekiel 38, starting verse 1. And the word of the Lord Yahawah by Sham came unto me, saying, So the man set thy face against God, the land of Magog.
You finish it.
Yeah, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesied against him.
So that's speaking to the land of Russia now. At one point, that was the land of Gog and Magog. And we know that the Lord deals with a people before a place. But the Lord is calling, He's saying Gog and Magog because the Russians are actually inhabiting those that land and region. So the Lord is saying, prophesy even against him. So even though we speaking all this great talk about how Russia's gonna come against America, yo, the Lord is gonna come against Russia too. He gonna get smacked too. You're still an Edomite.
You got it? Verse 3, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
Yeah, so he going putting down hooks in, back into his jaws. The Russians are going to be taken back, be put back in that old USSR spirit, you know? Hey, man, that was a tough, those were the good days, you know?
And keep it missile punches.
Yeah.
They were thinking that day too.
When a man could somewhat still be a man, you see? So the Lord is going to put this particular sect of Edomites in a particular spirit, man. All right, while Jake is still over here playing, while these Edomites over here playing, they talking about LGBTQ rights, and these guys over here talking about we got next, rubbing their hands, man, like Birdman. You got it?
It says, And I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all the clothed with swords of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all them handling swords.
So this is a great company. Continue.
Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet.
Yeah, because these particular landmasses, I went into a time back. I have to go back and do my studies, but these particular countries, and I know Libya right now, they have contracts. They're in agreements with Russia. They actually have alliances that can be found on paper. These people have alliances with Russia. All right, now you just had the president down there in South Africa. Yeah. What was it? The one that was shoot the ball, shoot the one of Jason right up under the young black king. I forget what little nation he is, but it's still over there in Africa. They told you had the United Nations telling them that hey, Russia can't come. They can't come into your land. It's like they asked the president, so you gonna let him come in? He was like, who said he was a criminal? Y'all did. It's like, he ain't no criminal to me, he's a guest.
He helping me out.
He helping me out. And that's exactly what he said. He said, hey man, there ain't no enemy to me, they're enemy to you. Hey, he said, they welcome over here. What did these nations do? You saw 20 other little small South African countries all gather around that picture to with Master P like this. All of them in pure smiles, man.
Hey, there's a part of BRICS too.
You see? Yeah, the BRICS nation. What? Hey, you got what? Britain, Russia, India, China, and South Africa.
Yeah,
Brazil. The what? Brazil. What did I say? Britain. That's I'm going slap off. It's a lot. Slip of the tongue. You got it out.
Yeah, verse 6. It says Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomor of the north borders, and all his bands, and many people with thee.
And that's the point. And many people with thee. That's these other nations. That's these other nations gathering and getting up under Russia because they know they have protection in here. Because they already see the downfall of America. They see that, yo, this place is on its way out, man. So we at least gotta cozy up to the next guy up. Because they know they still ain't in a position. So the best thing to do is to prove themselves friendly unto this individual. You can continue.
Verse 7, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself.
So you get prepared. The Lord is telling God, Russia, hey man, start hitting them weights, man. Go jog. Get yourself together. Start training. Continue.
It says, thou and all thy company.
Yeah, so put them in order too. Get them on your page. It's just like a box and a train.
Get them on page, man. Cause hey, most trainers run with the athlete. They run with the stablemate. With their trainee. The water. That was the word I was looking for. You got it?
He said, that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them.
So be thou a guard unto them. So if they moving in the same spirit as Russia, why wouldn't I protect them? You came and you look for help, and you promised to be a help unto me. Hell yeah, you know I got it. I got you. So the Lord said, be thou a guard unto them. Now you got something? No, bring out what you had. I know.
Jeremiah 51:28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion.
See? And who are the Medes? That's the that goes into the Persians, right? Yeah. So that's the who is that right now? That's Iran. Alright? But they dealing in their land. Alright? The Iranians, they with the Persians. Yeah.
It says, and the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord Yahawashi shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon desolate and without inhabitant.
See? It's all the Lord is gathering all these nations together, everybody getting certain particular little specialities in what? What you say? Yeah. Getting all of these specialities to they finna jump America, man.
Hey, that's why it says, that's why it says the nations of the kings and the Medes and the captains thereof.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's like different heads that's coming together to fight against America. A part of that captain is who? Russia.
Yeah.
You know, that's the head captain. That's the guy that's in charge, man.
Cause he's the ultimate guard unto all of them, but he's still going. Hey, they coming together for help to what? Get this dude off the block. You see? That was it on me. All right, you go back to what you had.
Come. This is Joel 3:11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about.
So all of these heathen nations, even though they beefing amongst each other, the Lord is bringing them all down to this particular place for a particular purpose. All right.
Yeah. Come. It says, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahawashi, let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Yahawashi or Jehoshaphat, for there I will sit to judge all the heathen round about.
The Lord's judgment, Yahweh's judgment. He said he will sit to judge the heathens round about him, man. So the Lord's judgment, hey, he's gonna be judging over on the east. If a brother could give me that who is that coming from the east of Boston? But the Lord is letting us know that he's bringing all of these nations, and we see the gathering before us, right? All of these so-called military games, it's being played out in the Middle East now. It used to be in people's backyards over here, or they had to go get permission from Switzerland or Norway or one of those, offset look way out there. And they would play war games out there. Not no more, man. Everything is going on in the Middle East because this is the hotbed, man. This is the place of prophecy. Thus saith Yahawashi. But had what they had. Okay, come.
But just going back to what you said, like you say, war games is increasing too. They ain't just showing 1 or 2 missiles now. They showing about 50 of them, man. I just seen North Korea, they did theirs early this year. Them niggas was late, to be honest. It's like a party for real, man. Yeah. It's a parade after they have fun, because they know what they finna fight for, man.
It's like you got really numerous articles coming out how they testing these missiles too. Like I said, they know they getting prepared. They're assembling themselves, All these nations are coming up against the horde, man.
That's it, bro. That's why I say the scripture say prepare. Once you, like, let's say if you prepare like your school clothes, they got real shit. They already got the military attire that they gonna wear out there. They already got the weaponry, even the numbers.
Yeah.
I seen India. India dropped this fucking caveman. It's old school. You got to be this height. Nigga,
I see that.
You see that shit? Nigga walk through the ladder, say, you go right here, So they already preparing for war, man. It's just these Americans who was late. I used to mess with a brother in the National Guard, and them bitches work out 2 times a month or something like that.
PT.
Or once a month. once a month or something like that. Yeah, 1 weekend out of the month, something like that. And I know if they put that bitch on the front, I know they gonna put that bitch on the front line and she gonna die. She ain't gonna last 15 or 20 minutes, 20 seconds out there. But when you go into Russia and these other different guys, man, they going hardcore, bro. They in the snow and shit.
Oh, wrestling bears and shit. They dealing with nature and shit. You know what I mean? Like just going with the brother going into like Americans, they ain't built for that. These niggas built off fast food and TikToks and shit. You got niggas in the military making TikToks, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Twerking and shit. You know? And they'll boast up against Russia. Yeah, y'all think we scared of Russia. But look at your fruit though, bro. You know?
How you preparing against
How you preparing against Russia?
Niggas gonna look who's his birthday.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I be coming. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I come in on like, whoa. I say this is we gonna this is y'all gonna trust in the time of World War III.
Yeah.
But those are gonna be the same guys that's gonna be on the front line. Y'all
Man, it's so bad that even Cardi B said you niggas gonna fucking die. Man.
Yeah.
Look at that, Cardi B.
Yeah.
You niggas soft as hell in America, man. You got no chance to brother.
Hey, she the leaders of the people. You know? Yeah, you know what I mean? But like the brother going into like these niggas, I don't know if you brother seen the videos, they was going around like you doing the military. And motherfuckers get crazy, I don't know, they getting money and shit, stack, shit like that. You know? Let you know these niggas ain't built for war.
Bring it up. We know he saw. Matter of fact, the brother with that homeless you got, the brother hold the book over there to bring out what you have, huh? Yeah, that Isaiah, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and verse 1. Who is that coming from Edom? All right, say that, read that back to life. This is Isaiah chapter 63 and verse 1. Who is this that coming from Edom? So who is this that coming from Edom, man? So who is this that coming from these Edomite nations, man? They're coming from these Edomite territories. These places that you never thought would get touched. Or you thought if someone came against it, surely they would put down. Yeah? With died garments from Bob. With dyed garments from Bob. Now Bob is one of the, I want to say one of the, capital cities with Edom, man. Right, yeah? This that is glory in his apparel. So here he is, he's coming with dyed garments, but yet he's still glorious in his apparel. Right? Beautiful wearing you. No error. Like imagine, you know how Jake get pretty? Jake say, hey man, hey, the Lord ain't in that pretty boy, the Lord ain't coming in that pretty boy spirit. Hey, remember what the Lord said, I shall not meet thee as a man. Hey, and also a spirit.
That's how it's gonna be formed when Yahawashi going. Niggas ain't gonna know what's going on because the one you knew is the white man. He knew Halalyam, that terrible demon like that.
And it's gonna be, and the bro, I forget what I was just listening to earlier. Going into our spirit. It's to be plain. It's plain, man. It's plain and simple. Plain and simple, man. See, it's gonna be good. Hey, we can't take some hands, man. Goddamn, did he say it? Hey, those that were not that I was weighing over, bring him. Slave before me. The Lord is on that, man. Yeah.
This is that is glorious in his power, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength. He's coming in great chariots, man. Fathership, you know.
I can speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
So the Lord is going to be mighty to save us in righteousness, man. Because this is what he brings destruction, he brings salvation. That is.
And add on that because what the Lord going to say, he's going to say Esau Edom, but he's also going to say that on purpose.
So he's going to put it. We're going to finish off on this.
Come. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
So wherefore is his garment, that great garment that he came in, is going to be red in his apparel. That's how much bloodshed is going to be
and thy garments like milk that spreadeth the wine fat.
So imagine stomping a wine press, man, barefoot in the ancient world, big grapes, man. Hey, man, that's jumping all over your head, you know? It's everywhere, it's all over. So it's gonna be, after you get through crushing all of that down, you're dripping in it, man. Damn, did he go clean? Nah, he was just creating the wine press, man.
They're gonna be symbolic for how much blood came.
Yeah, that's symbolic. God damn, the Lord is gonna get busy.
And they say, what they say, up to the point. What's right? You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know it's gonna be a full moon of blood, man.
All right, come. You know, that was it. That was it on that. Hey, but brothers, got anything else? Hey, with that, we want to end off by giving all glory, infinite praises unto
Yahawah, Yahawashi, Qadash.
double underside apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. Say, takes us up to the Akim throughout the four corners. For the next time, Shalom.
Shalom! Soon tonight!
Water for